happy Tuesday, guys. And it is 2 days before Thanksgiving as we're busy prepping here at the House of Con. We're getting friends from out of town coming up for Thanksgiving, so I'm super excited, but I'm trying to get as much done as I can today since they're due in tomorrow. So today we are going to start working on our bread cubes. I want to thank all of you who left comments for me on my last video. I'll leave a link up above on the sage stuffing bread. But many of you had questions about how I was going to turn it into bread cubes, if I was going to leave the bread out, if I was going to bake it in the oven, or if I was going to use my dehydrator. So I figured I would turn on the camera as I prep my bread and show you exactly how I'm going to do mine in case you decide to make the same bread and do yours the same way. Now, my mom never made stuffing bread. She always just bought store-bought bread. Usually she would go to the Wonder Hostess outlet. Do you guys remember those? And she would buy up, like, you know, kind of more stale bread or bread that was on its last leg, and then she would leave it out for a few days. She would cube it all up. She would put it in one of those big turkey roaster throwaway aluminum foil pans, and she would just let it sit out, and then every day she would mix it up and she would just let it air dry for a few days. You can also put this in a baking sheet and you could bake it on low heat and crisp them up that way. But since I have the dehydrator, and since I already had it out because I just dehydrated cabbage, I figured it's already out, I might as well use it. Plus, honestly, I look for any reason to dehydrate anything because I love it. So, there goes my cabbage. By the way, I do vacuum seal them. I know I get a lot of questions about my vacuum sealer. I have a little handheld with the 2 mason jar attachments. I'll leave links to those. All right, so stuffing bread. Make sure your hands, of course, are nice and clean before you do this. I'm also going to give a shout out to this book, which is my favorite book in the world when it comes to dehydrating. So it is the Ultimate Dehydrator Cookbook. This is a Tammy Gangloff. She has a YouTube channel. I will try to link it in a card up above for you guys so you can go and check it out because her videos are just, they're addicting. I've heard that she's coming back and that she made a new video recently, but I haven't jumped over on her channel to check. But I tell you, her older videos are, I mean, if you want to know how to dehydrate, learn how to dehydrate, you got to go hang out over there. But her book is amazing, and you guys are gonna find, if you have this book, I'll leave a link for it in Amazon, that's where I bought mine, on page 154. Okay, she has right here, dehydrating bread for stuffing and breadcrumbs. I thought the breadcrumbs might dehydrate, or the bread cubes would dehydrate at 125, but I was wrong. It's 135 degrees for 3 to 4 hours. So that's what we're gonna do. It is, I'm not sure, I think it's like right around noon time right now. So I'm gonna put these in and they might be done by the time dinner rolls around. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna just slice my bread into 1-inch thick slices, as you can see there. My first one was a little thin because I had like a oddball slice from the taste test last night. Kind of had to fight the kids away from this bread. They wanted another slice, so I cut them another slice and they ate it with butter. They loved it. So there's one loaf there. And then we're gonna do the second loaf here. My knife, my bread knife is a Rada bread knife. I know you can buy Rada here at the Mennonite store. There's also a Rada website that you can check that out. I'm trying to remember everything that you guys will ask me down in the comment section beforehand so I don't forget anything. All right, so there we go. So now that we've got our bread sliced up, what I'm gonna do, and hopefully you guys can see all this, is now I'm just gonna cut them. I'm probably gonna cut them, let's see, I cut it in half and then in half again is just the easiest way to make sure I get at least the most even slices I can get. So I'm gonna cut it in half again and then in a half again. and then in half again. So there you have it. All right, so that's what my bread cubes are gonna look like. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and get a tray. And you wanna do them single layer. Spread them out. And you wanna give them a little bit of room in between so they're not too crowded, so that, you know, you get good air circulation. Cut that one in half. All right. Okay, and we'll cut it in half again, and half again, and half again. All right, so I'm gonna continue to cut. I'm not gonna bore you guys. I know you guys are busy, at least those of you prepping for Thanksgiving here in the States are busy, so I don't want to make this a super long video for you guys, but I will come back and show you what my cubes look like once I get them all on the trays and loaded in my dehydrator. I will leave a link to my dehydrator too, because I know I get comments about that too, which one that I use, along with my clear glass door. So I will leave you a link for that as well. And hopefully I'm not forgetting anything else that you guys might ask me. If I do, if I forgot to put something, you know, say something, or put it in the description, let me know and I will add it. So I'll swing you around here, and there is one tray. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this over in my dehydrator, and then when it's fully loaded, I will come back and I will show you guys what it looks like. There we go. So there's all the bread. I went ahead and I took out all the extra trays along with the non-stick coating sheets, and I stacked them every other rack. And then at the bottom of my machine, I put one of the non-stick coated sheets right here, and that will just make cleanup better, or easier I should say, when it comes to cleaning up all the crumbs. So there you have it. And now I'm gonna go ahead and put my door on. By the way, I love this door. The handles make it so much easier, especially if you have weak hands like me, so really good. And then up here, we are gonna turn this bad boy on to 135, and we're gonna come back and check it in 3 to 4 hours, like they said, probably around dinner time, I'm gonna guess, and I'll take a look. I'll bring you back and show you the end result of what they look like. So unfortunately, I won't be able to put this video up earlier in the day for you, but I at least want to show you what they look like. And then I'm going to probably store this maybe, to see if I have a bowl with a lid. If not, probably in a gallon size or 2 gallons worth of, I'll use 2 gallon baggies and put it in there. So she does recommend using jars, and looking over there, I might have enough half gallons. I've got, I think I've got 4, 5, 6. I might have enough half gallons, so I might actually store them in a half gallon jar, and then vacuum seal it. And then that way I know that they will stay nice and dry until I need them on Thursday. So, all right guys, I'm gonna keep going here. I've got a pumpkin roll to make, and all that fun stuff. You know how it goes before Thanksgiving. All right guys, I'll be back. All right, let's try it. Oh, those are good. They are just like croutons. Look at that. All right, let's try a thicker piece. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Okay, they've been in the dehydrator for 4 hours. So my cubes took 4 hours. Yours might take a little longer or a little, you know, a little less time. So I say check them. So okay guys, now that they are nice and cool, we are gonna go ahead and put them in half-gallon jars. I've got a couple out here, and this is how we're gonna do it. So I'm just gonna take it off the rack, and as we get them through the funnel here, and we'll see how many we can get in a jar. We might do 1 tray per jar. All right, let's see. Can fit in here, and it's gonna fill up a whole one. So I'm choosing to go this route because I have some dehydrating lids already. I'm gonna go ahead and put my lid on, and grab my attachments. I got all of this from Amazon, so I leave links down below. Okay, there we go. Nice and solid. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put a ring on that and put it up on my breakfast bar, and I'll have them sit there until Thursday. Okay, let's do another one. All right guys, and from 2 loaves of bread, I was able to get 3 completely full half-gallon jars, along with a baggie of a little extra, and I swear I'll probably put this on a salad because these make the perfect croutons. I'm not even joking. I really do hope that you guys found this video helpful in some way to you. I know some of you went ahead and gave that recipe a try already and are loving it, and that excites me so much. You have no idea. So you guys made my day today. All right guys, and with that, I'm gonna wrap this up, and if you have any questions, just leave them down below in the comment section for me, and I'll be seeing you soon. All right, bye guys.